Will Luther succeed or will he return to prison once again?
Luther the Fallen Son movie returns Idris Elba, our beloved trouble detective John Luther, in a new take where he faces a whole different case while being this time in prison. In this video, we will discuss the story, the new psychopath, the competing detectives, and the tricks Luther will follow to seek justice and stop the killer. Stay here if you're excited to know more. What is Luther's new mission? The crime movie continues the events of the award-winning TV series Luther in 2010. After 5 seasons of crossing the law, John Luther, the brilliant detective, ended up in prison. When a horrible serial killer terrorizes London, Luther decides to break out of prison to go out and get him. Who's the new horrible villain? The Lord of the Rings and Batman hero Andy Serkis stars as the film villain David Robbie, a tech sadistic billionaire who uses technology to monitor and gather information about people so he can later blackmail and kill them. He seems to be prepared to confront Luther. We see him wearing a silk dressing gown, drinking whiskey in his fancy apartment, projecting wealth and control. In the trailer, Robbie shows awareness of Elba's individual strengths apart from his position as an officer of the law. He looks like a professional criminal whose character impressively equals Luther's unstoppable drive to complete any case. His physical appearance and blackmail tactics intensify and reflect the psychological state of the character. In other words, Robbie will profit from the extreme dependency of the new generation on the internet. Cynthia Erivo acts as Audit Rain, the new detective chief inspector responsible for the recent crime under the supervision of the returning DSU Martin Schenk, Luther's former boss, portrayed by Dermot Crowley. We see Rain trying to cooperate and convince Luther to stand down. Even though she already knows about his past, she is still struggling to learn more about what's on Luther's mind and tries to keep him restlessly in sight. Martin Schenk brings back the same deceptive observance and sensitive intuition to the sequel while forcing more restrictions on Luther. What are Luther's new tactics? After breaking out of jail and leaving chaos behind, Luther didn't waste any second in prison. He studied wisely the killer strategy and planned the hunt. Not getting any help from his previous colleagues, Luther is being held in a very tight spot. On one end, he's putting all his mind and effort to catch the terrorist, and on the other, he's effortlessly evading the law that is desperately trying to catch him and the criminal, which in their eyes, Luther has become one. But we are not talking about any fugitive. His genius mind surpasses their expectations, leaving them with no choice but to watch his master plans unravel bit by bit right before their eyes. Luther always finds a way to be one step ahead of his counterparts. The Fallen Son trailer made us eager for its release, promising a thrilling and exceptional experience of Elba's new crime hunt, even though Alice is absent after she died at the end of the series. It will definitely be an enjoyable ride for old and new fans, witnessing the marvelous performance of the spectacular duo Elba and Andy Serkis. Let me know in the comments if you believe Luther's going to make it and what are your expectations for this movie. Thank you so much for watching and see you in the next video. Goodbye my lovely bitches!